Not the most uncomfortable place I've slept before. I'm surprised this thing even booted up.
The amber. This sample, which I've come to call the amber, was just sitting in the storage room collecting dust. We used to have ample specimens for experimentation in the past, so it makes sense that this one was overlooked. In fact, the only reason I brought it back to my lab was because of its particular shape. After a basic analysis, I changed my mind. The amber possesses a very unique quality, although small and in a suspended state. It contains the same organ found in the dormant species which we've only seen in Sadler himself. When fully developed, the amber may rival, or perhaps even surpass, Sadler's power. Unfortunately, the amber was confiscated by Sadler before I can make any further progress in my research. He may be onto me. I need to get my hands on that sample again and escape in order to continue my research elsewhere. It's the only way to counter Sadler. Of course, I don't think I can trust this outside group either, but I've already come this far. Hopefully I can sweet talk my way out of this one too. I'll have to for the world's sake.
Someone had a field day looting the Umbrella Labs.
What is that supposed to be? Just looks like a bunch of, like, paper mask. Emails. Regarding our agreement from Luis. I've compiled the research data that you wanted. Meet me at the designated time and place. To be clear, you're going to get me the hell out of here if I bring you the goods, right? Ada Wong. I hope you haven't forgotten about the amber. Without it, the data is worthless. It would be a shame to let your seat go to waste, so do not make me return empty-handed. You still remember the code phrase, I assume. Luis, relax, I haven't forgotten, and don't worry about the amber, I'll figure something out. Think you can get me a pack of smokes on the way? Any brand is fine. Oh, Luis. I think now I might be able to go back and try to grab those treasures.
Look, I bet we could use that.
Oh, well, I guess I can't go back.
Sorry.
Like I said, we're a team.
You're getting good at that.
Right?
I'm kind of sad that there's no dialogue for trying to look up Ashley's skirt anymore.
You sure you're okay?
Never been better.
Good.
Because I do think this game took quite a bit of the seriousness and edgy pills. I feel like at some points it kind of misses out on the charm of, like, the original game. I would still give this game a 10, or maybe not a 10 out of 10.
That woman who helped us. You think she's alright?
I don't think I'd ever give a game like a 10
I'm
out
sure
of 10.
she's fine.
It'd have to be like...
She's not the type to roll over that easy.
It'd have to be like the perfect game
Sounds like you know
ever
well.
to get like a 10 out of 10. Or, well, I guess 100%, in my opinion, is like almost impossible for a game to reach. I would give... And just going off of it right now, I would give the Res 4 remake like a 95 or something.
Hey, wait, Leon!
And the only reason I'd give it a 95 out of like 100 is just because I feel like I said, it's missing some of the charm that the original game had. Because this game does seem like it's very overly serious now. And there's a couple sections of this game that they cut out of the original that like I kind of miss. Illuminato's final chapter. Praise be to the holy insects. We have been promised paradise on earth. Men, woman, and child. His love does not discriminate. Beast, fish, or bird, all creatures shall be equally blessed. Praise be to the holy insects. We are the humble servants of God. His wisdom will overcome any mountain. His omnipotence, maybe? Will cross any ocean. The light of heaven dwells in all things. Let our bodies be the seedbed. Praise be to the holy insects. We are the flock and the shepherds guide us. Our prayers will be sung all over the world. They will be heard by all. At last we shall exceed the stars in the sky. Deep beneath the castle grounds I have found my faith. Oh, behold the divine vestiges left upon this world. It all begins here. Adam Sandler. But yeah, I think a 95 is pretty fair for this game. I know, like, every other company has, or a lot of other companies, like IGN, has given this game, like, 10 out of 10s and stuff, which I think is very high praise coming from IGN.
You got it!
I like how there was just a gold ingot just sitting here in front of the merchant's place.
Take a look. Something's bound to catch your eye.
Burglar? What's that? That's the trophy I just got. Obtain all treasures indicated on the island map in a single playthrough.
Welcome. Wielding. What can I do you for? Not bad. Thank you.
I'm assuming this is the end of the game, because I think right after this is the boss fight with Sadler. So I'm just gonna sell literally all this stuff just to buy
I'll buy it
tune-ups.
at a high price. Easy work. Give that the care it deserves. Dazzled, are you? Our craftsmanship demands no less. Try that on for size. We're starting to get an eye. Might want to take care of any leftover errands before going this way. Be ashamed to live the rest of your life wondering, what if, Emma?
Yeah, I got every treasure in this location, which is cool.
Right.
Leon, look! Is that...
Ada.
Well, that's getting the Mercenaries update for free. I wonder if that
Thinks
means
he's gonna
we're also
lure me
going
out.
to get the Separate Ways DLC for free, too.
Stay here. I won't be long.
Okay.
Because Res 4 had a lot of like bonus modes. It had Mercenaries, Assignment Ada, Separate Ways.
Ada!
Ouch.
Sadler!
Ada just like Spider-Man his ass.
You renegade! You have forsaken holy body. The bright dirt to become one with us. Absolution.
I don't understand what Resident Evil's obsession was with eyes.
Unforgivable heresy. Yet, is it not the sinner who is in most need of salvation?
Game, can you just let me run by this fucker?
A foolish child, and he shall bless you once more. The holy body. The sorrows of this world are without end. Study your heart and longs to be true. It's a soul, doth it? To their trust is fed the blood on their hands. Even now. The people of this world shall become one through the holy body. All nations, religions.
Glad to see this boss fight's pretty much the same.
We shall witness the coming of a paradise free of misfortune. Oh, brothers, this child yearns for your salvation. Faithful disciples assemble! Besiege! Do not let them escape!
Should have been attacked by the air battalion. You know, this is the last thing I want, another annoying fucking, like, acid-spitting enemy. That's why the Salazar fight was so fucking annoying. There it is. I was gonna say, where the hell's the last eye I need to destroy? Man, this game can piss right off with these annoying fucking acid attacks. And the fact that it gets recycled for like 2 boss fights is fucking stupid too.
I'm getting sick of your shit.
Is this like phase 2 of the fight now? Yep, that's what it's starting to look like.
Finally, a look that suits you, Sadler. A monster in and out. Still, I need to cut this date short. It's not me. It's you.
Okay, fuck you, man. I was still inside the menu. Game, can you let me get the fuck up before you just continuously hit me with more? Jesus Christ, man. Man, and people complain about Res 5 being too actiony and, like, over the top.
you doing?
Nothing personal, Leon. Luis and I had an arrangement. Don't worry, I'll take good care of it. Riot's here. You coming?
I think we both know this is where we go our separate ways.
I see.
Wow. Leon really just made no attempt to get her to, like, not fucking take that with her.
Cute.
Until next time, Leon.
Leon! Where's she going?
Who knows?
I don't understand. Why would she just...
We gotta move. Island's gonna blow.
It's gonna what?
Yeah.
Island's gonna blow. Let's take this elevator. Water scooter key.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, do I still have to fight enemies and stuff? What is up with this?
Now we can go home.
We're not out of here yet.
Thanks. They're not attacking. What's going on?
They're nothing now their master's gone. It's over for them.
That's kind of depressing.
All right. Not bad, Ada.
You like thrill rides?
I guess that kind of makes sense though, if like Sadler was controlling like the queen or something, that like all the other parts of the hive would just die out now that they're gone. Oh god, they made this much longer. Oh nice, I actually didn't fall into the ocean this time.
You all right?
I'm not sure. That was insane. Mission accomplished, right?
Mission accomplished. when you're home safe.
Thank you for saving me.
Don't mention it.
You know, I could put in a word with my dad. Have you assigned to my detail, if you're interested.
You don't need me. You proved you could handle yourself. Even if you could use a lesson in knife safety. Come on. Let's go home.
Is that jet ski even gonna have like enough fuel? Or like,
Condor 1? Bruce to Condor 1,
I don't know, I guess
me.
stability to make it that far?
I said come in, is this thing even on? Leon! Leon, are you and Ashley alright? Where are you? Come on!
Because it's not like jet skis are really known for like traversal across the ocean. I don't think this is an important cutscene at all.
Patch me through. I've obtained the amber.
Excellent.
Just one question. What are you planning to do with this?
I do not pay you to ask questions. All you need to know is a new dawn is breaking. 100 will give their lives so that just one may live. I am expediting that change.
So, we're talking millions of casualties.
Billions.
How ambitious. We're changing course, now.
So I'm pretty sure she like hit it, or probably went to go destroy it or something. I feel like there's definitely going to be a Res 5 remake, because it showed Excella in the background. Excella being like the female antagonist of Res 5.
Good work.
I got a B. Promising agents. When loading main story save data from a completed playthrough, you can carry over the data and start a new game. You will be able to purchase new weapons from the merchant, but cannot achieve an S+ rank. Yeah, so basically I can play through the same playthrough with all my shit, just I can't get an S+, which I don't really care about. Unless it's like a trophy. Speaking of that, I will be showing off the trophies though, after I talk a little bit about the game. But yeah, the game was pretty fun. Honestly, they did a really good job with the remake. I know there was a couple of times during this game where, like, I got frustrated. And it's like I said before, too. A lot of, like, the parts that I got frustrated in this game are pretty much the same parts that I got frustrated in the original. You know, like the Krauser fight, the 2 giant bosses that you have to fight. Just, like, all the... Basically everywhere where I struggle in the normal game, I've struggled in this game. There was a lot changed about this game, which was really nice as well. It wasn't just like playing through the same game again with just like better visuals and stuff like that. I do appreciate that like they don't spoil and like show Sadler to you right off, at least not to the main game characters. They actually like save him up until like the end, where like you finally come face to face with him. Because I feel like that was a huge detriment with Res 4, is you see Sadler like almost immediately in Res 4. And like him and Leon will like banter back and forth over the radio, and like he'll shit talk you and stuff like that. I really appreciate how in this game it's just like him basically like jacking into Leon's mind, like sending him messages, threatening him and stuff like that. Showing him like some things of the past and stuff like that. I do think the way that they approached Sadler was a lot better. Some areas I feel like were harder than original areas, but for the most part, I feel like a lot of the stuff that they did, like the helicopter section, was a whole lot better. It seems like they cut a whole lot of stuff from the ending of the game, which is totally fine because all the stuff that they cut was shit that just wasn't fun. Like that whole section I was talking about where like you have to have Ashley like crank a bunch of levers and you have to defend her while a shit ton of dudes are just like on top of you. And like by that point in the game you have absolutely no ammo. They're dropping in and coming from like all different sides and angles. So like I do definitely think they improved a lot from the original game. Obviously the only reason I'm giving it a 95 is just because, like I said, there was some sections that really sucked. There was a couple of places and like things that I don't think were fully realized or could have been expanded upon more. Like the whole point of Res 4, or like one of the main fun things about Res 4, was inventory management. And that's not really much of an issue in this game when like you can just send something to the typewriter even from like inside your backpack. You can't just like have to discard certain things or like go back to another typewriter. I feel like they made the game a little bit too easy in some aspects and then just like absolutely brutalize you in others. Like something that got really irritating really fast was like them sending shit ton of enemies after you in such tight quarters, especially with the regenerators too. Like they made the regenerators super fucking fast. Them crawling on the ground once you like damage them enough or shot out a certain amount of like the plaga inside of them. That was really annoying because the regenerators in the original game are honestly, they're kind of slow, which is why they have the whole like Mr. Elastic arms that like fucking launch out like a cannon at you and just grab you. Like that's the whole purpose of that attack. So the regenerators were kind of frustrating. I do like that they kind of kept with like a lot of the fan service and stuff where they sound exactly the same. The villagers all sound exactly the same. Even look exactly the same as like a lot of the older ones, but just more up-to-date models. So the game was definitely a blast. I definitely think the game will become more fun over time once Mercenaries mode and like Assignment to Ada and all that stuff comes out. Because the one thing that I disliked about the Res 3 remake was it didn't introduce Mercenaries mode, which is awful because that's when the game first actually, this first series first started Mercenaries mode. But yeah, I think the future for Res is very bright. And if this is like any correlation on how like the Res 5 remake is going to be, I think if they do actually go through with the Res 5, which hinting by the screen and showing Excella and stuff like that, I solidly think that we will be getting a Res 5 remake. I still wish they went back and remade Code Veronica, because Code Veronica is technically before Res 4. But yeah, that's a lot of, like, my opinions of why I gave it a 95, which is still very high. I think that's actually the highest that I've given a game so far.